What is going on, everybody? This is Feedy here, back from the dead once again. And you know, working 60 plus hours a week in a corporate environment really makes you start to wonder if there's other ways to earn a living and accumulate riches. Which brings me to today's topic, gold digging. Now, I feel very underprivileged and discriminated against in this regard because there are two main reasons hindering me to partake in this gold digging or sugar baby lifestyle. One, I am not a woman, which is usually the main beneficiary gender of such a relationship. It's on Wikipedia. If Wikipedia says so, it must be true. And number two, most importantly, I am really too ugly to be a sugar baby. And let's be real, you cannot tell me that 99% of average people, regardless of gender, grinding through the harsh world of the workforce, regardless of their looks, haven't thought about how nice it would be to just nab a rich partner so they wouldn't have to work their jobs at some point or another. Haven't you? Wouldn't you take the chance if given? You know, your boss yells at you, you do countless hours of overtime, and you imagine yourself sitting next to some musky octogenarian sipping mojitos at the coast of Florida. Or maybe realistically any other place if we're honest. But see, it's hard to be a gold digger. The competition is rough, and there's only a limited pool of wealthy people to get to. If, by the statistical stereotype, you're a young beautiful woman banking on your wonderful but fading fragile beauty, where would you even meet a rich man? Ask yourself right now, how many millionaires do you know personally and where would they hang out? And that's where the internet comes in. The great facilitator, the great equalizer of many opportunities. Now that the market for gold digging applications has been opened, let the onslaught begin. Okay, in all seriousness though, I was on dating apps, many people are still on dating apps, a lot more people are going to use dating apps if we're looking at the trends. And occasionally, I just see some ludicrous demands from mostly women regarding the income a guy would need to have to date them. Girl, you look like the elephant foot from Chernobyl. You're not holding the gun in this bargaining scenario. And honestly, most of these online gold digging profiles just come over as very lazy. Different scenario. You'd get a message, a chat, starting out all nicely, and within the very first messages, you're getting asked about your salary in a very straightforward manner. By a person you barely know, without having ever met them. There are dedicated platforms for gold digging and the sugar baby lifestyle. Getting these messages on normal platforms, most of the time it's just very annoying. Talking from the male side, this is probably the other coin of gender objectification, whereas a woman is often reduced to her bodily traits, men seem to be reduced to glorified Wallace. So I've taken to show you to the best/worst or rather funniest examples of online gold digging. So that all of my fellow brethren and sisters that are equally too poor and too ugly for this lifestyle can laugh at the utter boldness of online gold diggers. This intro has been going way too long, so let's just go. Alright, so this post comes from Quora. Oh, nothing ever good comes from Quora. How do I tell my husband that he's no longer good enough for me? I got fit. I got promoted. There are dozens of men at my work that are better looking, drive better cars, stay in larger homes, that have manifested interest in me. I decided I deserve more and better. Okay, first of all, if you post in marriage advice, that's usually a question you have. In your last sentence, you've already decided that you deserve better. So what's the point of this? Virtue signaling? There's no virtue to be had, and also, what are you signaling? Honestly, it's quite damning for her to post this, because all she does is define all the men in her life, including her husband, by external factors. Also even herself, that she got fit and promoted. But it's all about looks, cars, wealth. And honestly, just try. Just go ahead and try and see. Leave your husband and see what sticks. Honestly, I hope you're in for a rude awakening, because that's what you deserve. Because at the end of the day, what I've gleaned from this is that you just seem like a very shallow person. Let's go together soon. Wait, random. But how much do you make every year? 60k, lol. Oof. That's not 6 figures. You work at Taco Bell. Yeah, for now. Glitter and peace emoji. Man, I wish I had the confidence. I wish I had the confidence of this person to unironically, without any self-awareness, post this. This is astonishing. Really, I wonder where you got those kinds of demands from, because this shit is just, it's alien to me. You've got to be straight up from Roswell just to have those kinds of expectations. Growing up straight on another planet. This is not the grounds for an equitable relationship. Let's see what trash Tinder brings to my doorstep. Starting off very strong. Don't have over 100k in your savings yet? Don't make over 300k a year? Oh damn. Then go away. Made enough to never work again? You're on the top of the list. Long term only. I'm a gold digger and a man's right activist. Nerds preferred, but not mandatory. I've yet to see a person make themselves look as unsympathetic as this one in less than, let's see, 12 lines of text. Jesus, this is bad. 300k a year. If you're making 300k a year, you don't need Tinder or any dating apps. You're the prize. You don't need to look for people. People will come to you. This is just so absurd. It's crazy. Plus, I am a gold digger and a man's rights activist. How does that make sense? I mean, what? I genuinely need an explanation for this. I really do. But hey, at least they like nerds. I hope this entire profile is satire, I really do. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really sad at the end of the day. He is not my type. I'm a 26-year-old woman, and my parents died when I was 14 years old. I dropped out of school because no one could afford to pay my fees. Damn, that's rough. I met a guy when I was 16 and he sent me back to school. He sold fruit on the street so he could pay my school fees. He later got a job as a truck driver and sent me to university. Wow, I'm now working as a lawyer. My problem is that I feel I can't continue with this relationship because this guy is not the type of man I would like to marry one day. How best can I tell him that he's not my type without hurting his feelings? I am grateful that he sent me to school, but I can't be in a relationship with him anymore. I want somebody in my own class, not a truck driver. Please help. Oh, F for our man. F for the sacrifice. Oh, really goes to show that you don't really know anyone in your life. You think you know your partner 100%, you've given your all, but at the end of the day, just all it takes, social pressure, self-doubt. I mean, the guy did all he could. He's really not to be blamed in this. He really gave it his all. I mean, how old is this story? I don't care. I mean, this if it's printed in a newspaper, it's gotta be old, and they've gotta be split up by now. But if I would have received that question today by someone I know, lady, there is no way you're not hurting his feelings. Let's be real. There is no easy out for you in this, and neither should it be. I know some people will say that he's not entitled to her even though he sacrificed so much, and they're correct. But if she has to break up, and by the looks of it she will, or she has, I don't know, don't tell him the honest reason why. This will break his heart. At least frame it some other way, because he will not cope with this very well. No guy ever would, especially after doing this much for that woman. Jesus. Need a man that's 6'2 plus, no kids, good job, car and crib, degree, 8-inch schlong or bigger, eats the crusty starfish and sucks toes. Ugh. Not settling either. Boy, with that face, you'd be lucky to get a man with a tricycle. Young lad wins the lottery and finds not one, but 2 girls who love him for his personality. Wow, truly the luckiest man alive. There's totally no correlation or causation between these elements in life. About me, 26F Columbus. Just here trying to see what's up. I'm all about that bag. Looking for a sugar daddy or someone to pay my bills. Just here for money. Does this actually work? I mean, at least she's honest, you know? But still, I can't imagine someone just randomly swiping profiles and thinking to themselves, Yeah, I will give money to this person I've never met, for no personal benefit. Like what? I hate doing the dirty. Even if I get married, I won't allow my husband to touch me. His duty is to work, take care of my needs. That's all. Just marry your dad. Simple. Sigmund Freud turning in his grave right now. This girl doesn't want a partner on an equal basis. She wants a mom or a dad that can provide for her. Talk about childhood regression. Jesus, can you imagine being in such a loveless, caringless relationship, purely functional? I'd divorce after a week. It's baffling that you would post this on social media and not expect to get flack. Do you have your own spot, car, and job? Sorry for the interrogation, lol. I'm just not into dating losers. I'm sure you can understand. I definitely understand, and absolutely I bought a house a while back. My dad helped me out a lot. But yeah, I have a house, I have a full-time job, and 2 cars, lol. One for strictly work, one for pleasure. Sounds like you got it going for you. Heart emojis. Thanks, love. So how about you? How about me what? Car? Crib? Job? Why would I need one? What? That's why I'm looking for a man to take care of me and my kids. Men are providers, didn't your mom ever teach you? I live with my mom, I get child support and no car yet. Problem? My sister in Christ, you are the problem. Why are you so offended about getting these very basic questions out of the way if you were the first one to engage him in that kind of conversation? Oh my fucking god, I'm losing my mind over the audacity. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she did migrate to California in 1849. She take my money while I'm in need. Yeah, she a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she a gold digger way over town that digs on me. And I cannot sing the rest of the song without being racially insensitive. This is Kevin from The Office and his wife. Now I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but she's literally holding him by the Rolex. Kevin, I hope she has at least a nice personality. Ed Bossip says, scammy success. Black China to receive 20k a month from a rude-ass rump roast Rob Kardashian. I swear half of the terms in this tweet aren't even real words. What's going on? God, where do I find a rich young man that wants to drink wine and go on mini adventures with me? What do I have to do? I mean, I'm young. That's first. I'm somewhat rich. I can buy 3 Pokemon card pack boosters without going to bankruptcy and putting a second mortgage on my house. I can drink 3 bottles of wine without going to liver cirrhosis. And if by mini adventures you mean going to the supermarket and carrying a pineapple because I don't want my hands to bleed, we got a deal. Men, described by me, they're worthless creatures that exist to tell me how sexy I am and wish they could have me. They want to empty their wallets to help make my life easier. Seriously, I can't pay rent. I'm $200 short. Go sub my OnlyFans to help a little, or you can also tip me a lot there. I finally got on my own, and Corona fricked me. Hoping I feel better soon and can go back to work. Till then, I'm on OnlyFans for you. Hashtag help, hashtag tip, hashtag OnlyFans, hashtag struggling. Now, I do not possess a degree in marketing, but I am pretty sure that decrying and insulting the biggest part of your fan base is very likely not good for your business and not good for paying rent, so good luck. Good luck with that. And with that being said, I'm out. Alright, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you consider my content subscribe worthy. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did, and I hope to see you next time again. Have a good one.